Now let's look at contractions for have and has. We use have and has to make the present perfect tense or a past modal. Present perfect tense examples. I've done it. I've done it. So instead of saying I can just say I've. I don't have to open my mouth all the way for the I. I could open it halfway, like I. I'm starting with a short U and ending with a long E. I've done it. I've done it. But that's really fast. If you want to slow down a bit, open your mouth all the way for I. I've done it. I've done it. You've done it. Or you've done it. So you could do a tense oo or a relaxed short back U, as in book. You've done it. It really depends on how fast you're speaking and how clear you want to be with the word you. You've done it now. You've done it now. The boy's colored on the dog and on the walls. He's in trouble. You've done it now. That I had no energy on the you. I had it all on done. You've done it now. I said you've with a short back U. He's done it. He's done it. He's finished. He's done it. When I say he's done it, I like to keep the long E in he's, but occasionally somebody might say has done it with a his. It's not a very good habit, and I don't suggest it. He's done it is good. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. She's done it. She's done it. I like to keep the long E in she's. Somebody occasionally might say shiz, like she's done it, but that's not a good habit. I wouldn't try it. She's done it. The long E works really well. It's done it. It's done it. Instead of it has done it, I can just say it's the same thing as it is. So it is and it has sound the same in contracted form. It's done it. It's done it. Whose done it? Who's done it? Whose. It sounds just like the possessive pronoun whose. Who's done it? Who's done it? They've done it. They've done it. Now they've rhymes with the man's name Dave. They've done it. They've done it. Occasionally someone might shorten the A into a short I, like Viv. They've done it. They've done it. But that's not a very good habit. You don't need to try that. The A, they've, is really good. Just do it quickly. They've done it. They've done it. Betty and John. We stress Betty and John because they aren't pronouns. But when we use the pronouns they or she or I, we're going to stress done instead. They've done it. She's done it. I've done it. But Betty and John have done it. Betty and John have done it. Now I take the name John and I add of after it. John of. Betty and John have done it. Make sure the John is higher pitched than the of. Betty and John have done it. Betty and John have done it. We've done it. We've done it. We've sounds just like we've. We've done it. Occasionally somebody might say with a short I. We've done it. We've done it. But that's not a great habit. Now let's look at the past modals. I would have done it. I would have done it. The I would have is squeezed before the word done. I would have done it. If I'm winding up, I wind up on I would have, and I throw the ball on done. I would have done it. So the I would have is really fast. Would have. Notice the D in would is a fast D. You don't need to have a lot of tongue pressure to make that D. It's super light, a fluttering tongue. Da 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 da. I would have. Not I would have. That's too much D. Just da 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 da. Would have. He would have died if the shark had been real. Sometimes we drop the V and say woulda. Notice the use of the fast D. He would have died if the shark had been real. Notice I stress died, shark, and real. He would have died if the shark had been real. Could've or coulda. Should've or shoulda. I could have done it. I could have done it. I should have done it. I should have done it. So would've, could've, should've, these all work the same way with that really light fluttering D. May have. I may have done it. I may have done it. You can say may have or maya. Sometimes we don't even say the V. I may have done it. I may have done it. Might have. I might have done it. I might have done it. You can say might have with a light D, or you can say mighta with no V at all. I might have done it. I might have done it. Must have. I must have done it. I must have done it. You can either keep the V or drop the V to be a little bit more informal and quick. I must have done it. I must have done it. Americans don't really say I musta. They keep the T, which by the way sounds like a D in front of the vowel in Musta. Musta. Da. A really light D. I must have done it. I must have done it. Or I must have done it. I must have done it. She must have lost weight. 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 Let's review. Who's gone to the movie? Has Jack? Yes, he's gone. Has Jane? Yes, she's gone too. They've both gone. But I'm always working, and so are you. We may have liked the movie. We could have called in sick. We should have gone. We must have been crazy to miss it. Now read it with me. Who's gone to the movie? Has Jack? Yes, he's gone. Has Jane? Yes, she's gone too. They've both gone. But I'm always working, and so are you. We may have liked the movie. We could have called in sick. We should have gone. We must have been crazy to miss it.